Hello and welcome to another episode of Attingham Park on Farming Simulator 22. We are joined today by Mr. Diolo. It's just me and Mr. Yolo. I was hoping everybody was going to be around who's played in the episodes today, because we have got quite a big job to do today, and I would like to try and get it all done in this episode. So we are probably going to see a bit of a time lapse, maybe two. Yeah, we've got 2 hay contracts that we need to get done, and I would like to get it done, as in, you know, in this episode. Let me just increase the time to 3, because I always lower the time to 0.5 after I finish, just so we can, you know, tidy up, put equipment away, things like, you know what I mean? I'd just like to have a little tidy up afterwards. I always put it on 0.5, just so it doesn't waste loads of time. Not unless I'm wanting to waste loads of time. Just making sure that is topped up. Yeah, so yeah, we've got to cut 31 and 32. These fields are like right next to our farm, so that is absolutely fantastic. We do have a field ready to harvest as well. I'm not really sure what's going on. If you remember, field 27 was previously planted when we started the game. Well, it's ready to harvest a month earlier than the calendar lets me, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but that'll be done in the next episode, because that's when the rest of them will be ready to harvest. Right, and here we go. Looking forward to getting this one done. Yeah, it might be a bit of a time-lapse episode today, just for the sheer fact that we really need to get this done. Now, I've just realised my tedder is massively wider than the mower. There's not really much we can do about that. I suppose at the end of the day we could wait for him to do a second headland. He might even be faster than me, so if he does a second headland, fantastic. This is missing absolute loads. Yeah, this is a little bit. I do think we may be waiting for him to do a second headland, and we'll just redo some of this. I'm wasting half this tedder here. I don't think he's coming this way. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we need to get these 2 fields done really quick. Basically, this is the hay that's going to basically feed the new milk cows. It's going to make a TMR mixture. Things like that, so it would be nice to get this finished today. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go behind him. I am getting a little bit close to what I would like. I would rather do that. I forgot we don't have a very wide mower. I would like to get another mower, but I kind of don't see the point. We don't have the horsepower at the moment, so I kind of definitely don't see the point in getting another mower at the moment. I can't even remember if we bought this tedder or if this is the one, if we bought it new or not. But yeah, this is going to be today's plan. Got to do this. Diolo will most likely go and get the windrower once he's finished, and then we'll crack on with just. Oh, he's missed a bit. Yeah, I've just been tagged in Discord. I've completely forgotten to close Discord down. But yeah, basically, like I said, this is today's The sooner this gets done, the sooner we bring in the new cows. We can sell the meat cows, and then we can look at bringing in the milk production cows, which then means we can look at maybe trying to buy the dairy. I couldn't think of the word dairy then. I genuinely just couldn't think it. Yeah, I'm missing loads here. Right, I'm gonna get this into a time lapse, guys. We should be good to go now. I'm gonna TED this field. I'm gonna TED the next field. I want to try and get as much done in this episode as I can, because if I close the game down, it's gonna glitch the contract out, and I'd like to get it finished. So yeah, I'm gonna time lapse this. I'll time lapse the next bit probably, and I won't just automatically jump to the next bit without a time lapse. But yeah, two relatively big fields, and I'd like to get them both finished in this episode, just because the next episode after this is going to be huge. We actually have to harvest our corn, which is, as far as I'm concerned, a huge job that I am so looking forward to doing. Righto, guys, that is a giant twop, I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ, look at the size of that thing. Yeah, that's one field done. Probably gonna have some jump cuts as well, guys, because this is taking a little bit longer than I did anticipate. I can't, now we've started the field, we have to finish the fields in this episode. That's gonna be the problem. And that kind of sucks about it at the moment. But what I'm gonna do, Mr. YOLO's just finishing off that. We've got the tedder here now, we've got the windrower. I'm gonna go and grab the baler, because if we grab the baler and start a bit of baling, There is a little bit of grass that we can't get, which is a shame, to say the least. I was hoping it was going to be accessible, but it was like, you do not own this land. I wouldn't mind, but we own the trees. Yeah, there must just be a tiny little bit. But yeah, that is going to be a lot of hay bales, guys. That is going to be a lot of hay bales. Now, I would have preferred to use a different tractor for this, but I'm not really... The wibbly wobbly one is going to be the only one that we can use, and I really don't fancy bouncing around on this map. But as you can see, we've got loads and loads and loads of hay to bale up. I'm really looking forward to this though, because at the end of the day, it's going to give us the ability to bring these new cows in. Now, if you just give me 1 second, because I'm just having a look. We've got a whole crate of wool. Wool is in April. Yeah, wool is in April. I was just more curious if the... if we could have sold that little bit of wool. Like I said, that last time lapse might be a little bit longer, or it might be a little bit faster than I would have liked to put it on. But yeah, this job, I don't really know what it is. I'm just feeling like at the moment some of the jobs just take a lot longer than you think they're going to. Yeah, sorry, I was just having a little cough there. Yeah, they're just taking a lot longer than like I anticipate, and I can't decide if that's just me not judging it right, or if it's me just trying to do too much in one episode. But we've started field 32 now, so we have to finish. So I'm probably going to include some jump cuts just to try and get these 2 fields done in this episode. We're not exactly selling them, so we're not really going to make much money. We will make some money, because obviously we've got to go and sell some. We don't know how many we need to sell. So, you know, we will sell you know, we will make a little bit of money, but we won't make loads. We've got grass for the sheep, and obviously this hay is just going to be for the cows. And I don't think we'll need to make any more hay. I really don't. But for the length this series will probably go on for, yeah, I don't think we'd really need to make any more hay. Because like I said, we'll sell a load of hay here, and then we keep the rest. It's going to be quite a long-winded job. Baling, especially with the size of some of these swaths. I didn't plan on making the swaths quite so big, but I also didn't plan on getting this much grass out of the fields, to be honest. They are absolutely ginormous, some of these swaths. Yeah, guys, you know, you all heard I got that Discord message before the time lapse. It turns out, guys, we may not see Mr. Flo again on this series. He's been offered an internship. Now, Mr. Flo is a Dutchman. And the reason why I'm saying he's a Dutchman is because he's been offered a 7-month internship, apparently, in Indonesia. So I think that's going to be absolutely crazy for him. I think yeah, time of your life travelling around the world. But yeah, good luck to Mr. Flo, that's for sure. He says he's going to go in the new year. But yeah, congratulations to Mr. Flo on your internship. It can only lead to bigger and better things unless you blow it. But it's just Flo, he'll blow it, Nah, he won't really. Alright, I needed a pause then, because again, just coughing again. But yeah, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get this field finished. I'm probably gonna sell all the bales from this field. I wouldn't mind, but I have more than enough power in this tractor to do this job. but you wouldn't think so with the way that it's acting. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, congratulations to Mr. Flo. Absolutely stoked for you, mate. I've known Flo now about a year, and you know, he works his ass off at college, he works his ass off at his job. I know this because they're always trying to get him to do more and more and more because of how good his work is. So yeah, huge shout out to Mr. Flo, and to be honest, mate, you will be missed on the Attingham series. You won't be missed on Apex though, because you can't shoot for shit. But you know, I've got to give him stick. He's going away for 7 months. I've got to give him some stick. Right, we need to get the rest of this baling done now, guys. So I'm hopefully gonna get this all finished. Like I said, if I can finish this field in this episode, I can do the rest off recording kind of thing. I don't really like to do that, but this is going to be a big job, and like I say, we're not technically selling it. We're just keeping the majority of it. Now, like I said, we will sell a little bit of it because we don't know how much we need to sell, blah 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 blah. But yeah, it will be nice to just get this field finished, and then at least then I might be able to sell all the bales from this field, and it might be enough to actually complete both contracts, which then means I can move the rest of the hay off recording because you've actually seen me complete the contract. That's kind of what I'm hoping from this. And there is a lot of hay on here, but I can tell you now, guys, this is going to take me a long time to stack on the trailer, so I will do that off recording, and then we'll come back in once I've got a trailer loaded, because I'm telling you now, my front loading skills are not the best, so I can guarantee you it's gonna take a long time to fill a trailer to go and sell. But you know, we'll do it. And I'm going to do it with the front loader, well, the wheel loader. If I say front loader, I mean wheel loader. Normally we have a front loader, but obviously on this map we are blessed to have a wheel loader, which is brilliant. I've got 2 swaths to go. Well, 2 and a little bit swaths to go. But this is why I didn't want to use the wibbly wobbly tractor. Of course, we're going to have to use the wibbly wobbly tractor to pull the trailer. Oh, no, Mr. Flo. That means we'll have to sell Mr. Flo's tractor. If he's no longer on the series, I'll have a chat with him at some point. He just messaged me this morning, and I was like, oh my god, no more Mr. Flo. The women of Amsterdam in shiny clothes with whips and chains will take a hit on their earnings, because Mr. Flo will not be there. Yeah, if anyone's like, what are you on about? Me and Flo, we have such good banter. I'll miss that, like, I ain't gonna lie. The love-hate relationship. I love Flo, he hates me, you know, what can I say? Or is it the other way around? He loves me, I hate. I don't know, I haven't decided. Yeah, if Mr. Flo's not going to be here, I suppose it might mean Attingham goes down to 1 day a week. I'm thinking here of Thursday. Mr. Moore was around yesterday. He wasn't here today, so yeah, I'll have to speak to the community and be like, you know, what days can we do then, guys? Because if I'm going to be on my own a lot for Attingham, then I might as well just cut it down to, like, say 1 day. Not out of like awfulness or out like that, it's just obviously if we're not gonna have enough players for co-op, we need at least 2 players, me and someone else. You know, co-op is co-op for a reason. It's not really co-op when it's just 1 person. I don't mind doing it as 1 person, it's just I'd have to rename it as non-co-op and just have people join as and when they're available. That might not be a bad idea. Instead of calling it a co-op series, we'll just call it the Attingham series. Do it 2 days a week. If people join, people join. If people are busy, you know, it won't really matter. Right. So we have got that, guys. When it stops, I need the wibbly wobbly. There we go. Bendy tractor, wibbly wobbly. I won't. If anyone actually knows the technical name of this tractor, I just call it bendy tractor or wibbly wobbly tractor. And I know wibbly wobbly's not very good, but I just love calling it a wibbly wobbly tractor. I'm sorry, but if you don't call it a wibbly wobbly tractor, you just suck. Wibbly wobbly tractor sounds awesome. I can't believe this thing's half broken already, and it's only done 5 hours. I don't really understand what's going on with this tractor. But yeah, we're going to need this, and we're going to need the wheel loader as well. Whoa, there's the junction. Yeah, I'm just going to put this in the field. What I'll do is then I'll jump back in on the video when I've got it stacked, because this is going to take me a long time to stack. I'm telling you that now. It's just because of my wheel loading / front loading skills is not the best, which you all know that. You all know that. I'm just going to use the pallet fork as well. I'm not going to go and use the big bale spike, because I don't think I really need that. Probably just going to like move 2 at a time. So as I say, what I'll do, I'll jump back in on the video once I've got at least a trailer full. I think that's going to be the easiest thing for me to do. Plus, while I'm doing this, the other field is actually getting ready to be done, so it's currently getting windrowed, so then it'll get baled. So yeah, we're making good progress, and I say, I'll jump back when I've got this trailer loaded. Right, guys, as you can see, I did say I was going to come back in. Diolo is just currently windrowing that. I've got 1 bale left on field 31. I could have baled. I could have brought another 6. I don't know how many bales I need to sell, guys, so I can't. This should give me a rough idea of what I need to sell. We're just gonna go now to the sell point, which I do believe is the same one. Yeah, I should have just known, to be fair, because it's always there. We own the biogas, so it never lets you go to the biogas. But there's 130,000 litres. That's an insane amount of grass. But I did say I would bring it back in when I've done this. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to complete both contracts. I really, really am. If anyone's wondering why the money's slightly and slowly increasing, I do believe that's because of the biogas. We did fill it full of silage yesterday. It might be empty now, but I don't think we were on 222,000 yesterday. Although saying that, we are also selling from the greenhouse every hour. So yeah, I'm not dealing with the greenhouse. That's just on automatic sell, whatever the price is. It's more just a little bit of pocket money kind of thing for the winter months. But yeah, hopefully this is going to be enough to finish both contracts. I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be. I don't even know if it'll be enough to finish one contract. I hope so. I'm hoping to keep at least 15 bales off the 2 fields in total. I'd like to keep at least 15 bales. That's kind of where I'm at anyway. $130,500 litres. That is a hell of a lot of bales. I could have only put 6 more bales on this to begin with. And yeah, I'll most likely need to make another run. Another run with the rails. I do. Now I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to definitely need more bales. I'm just thinking. Because we haven't technically even made a single bale from the other field yet. We didn't bring all the bales from field 31. Hopefully though, this should finish 31. Go into 32. Or I might even finish 32. I don't know what order it'll complete the contract in. But we will find out in about 20 seconds time. I would have said 10 seconds, but I have to reverse this. And you know what my reversing's like. And this trailer is huge. Oh. If we just do that. Whack that around there like that. Alright, that was actually a lot easier than I thought. I'm going to pull all the way forward because I know this triggers more to the front. And away. Wow! Oh, yeah, it did actually do 32 first. 32, and we are 65%. 65%. That is going to be 5 or 6 bales. But yeah, I loaded that trailer up with the front loader. The only time I used super strength for the loading was when I loaded 3 on, I knocked 3 off, and then when I loaded the 3 back on, I knocked the 3 back off on the other side. So yeah, I kind of just ended up just putting 3 on with a bit of super strength. But other than that, I did load up the rest with the wheel load, and I am proper stoked about that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm probably going to jump cut again. Like I said, I want to get these contracts done in this episode. I'm going to leave the time on 3. We're going to go and get these build up. We'll get them loaded onto this trailer. I'm probably going to try and put as many on the trailer as possible. And then I'll just slowly reverse the tractor in. And then as soon as it basically says that it's sold, we'll just kind of pull it straight out. I think we'll only... I could maybe load the trailer up. Oh, I don't know now. I would have... How many bales is it going to take? I think the contract might tell me how many litres I need. And then we can roughly work out how many bales we need. That might be the best way of doing it. But like I say, what I'll do, I'll go and get these baled up. I'll get them on the trailer. And I'll try and do some math in my head. And... I'll try and meet you back at the sell point for finishing off this contract. And then, like I say, technically, we don't really have much to do for the rest of August. But it would be nice to, like I say, maybe buy a feed mixer. I was hoping to buy a big forage harvester. That was originally the plan. Don't think we're going to have enough money. Well, we're £180,000 short at the moment. So I can already tell you right now, we don't have enough money to buy the forage harvester. We'd have to buy the very small one. You know, the one that we did the grass with. I'm more than happy to do that. But in the next episode, it will take a long time to run the trailer and the harvester. And if no one's with us next Thursday... Yeah, I'm going to say now, actually, if I don't have anyone on the co-op episode next Thursday to run a trailer, then I'll just put out an extra episode of Greenland. Just because we really need someone to be running trailers separately to, you know, to me on the harvester. But for now, I'm going to get this done. We'll build these up, I'll get them loaded, and I'll meet you back over at the livestock market when I've hopefully got enough to finish these contracts. Right guys, welcome back again. I say welcome back, it's because I've just started a new recording just to do this rather than, you know, for the jump cuts. Right, I'm going to explain how I figured out I need roughly 7 bales to finish this contract. So, but let me just get over in the yard. Basically, the better contract mod, it basically gives you information on each contract on what you need to sell, blah, things like that. So hopefully I brought what it says I needed. So let me just show you how it works to begin with. There we go, saving. So if you click details on at the bottom, it gives you this little menu. And it says here to go at 4K bales, I need to sell 25,000 litres worth of hay, basically. 7 bales to deliver. And I brought 7 bales with me, but my bales are twice the size of what it recommends. So what I'm thinking, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will just sell all of these. If we get any money for these, there we go. Every bale on that field is now ours. And I literally, kid you not, I took 6 bales, because we had 1 bale left over from that other one, yeah? I took 6 bales from field 32. All the bales on field 31 plus 6 from 32. The rest of the bales are ours. Put it this way, there's more than one trailer load to move. I can put 3, 6, 9, 12. I can put 24, maybe 27 bales on this trailer. I think there's more than 27 bales in that field. There might not be, but yeah, fantastic. And we still made a couple of £1,000. So hopefully, I'm just going to drive to the field just so you guys can actually see how many bales we've actually got left to move. But yeah, absolutely stoked with this. This is going to bring the cows in. As soon as our meat cows run out of hay, I'm going to bring the milk cows in. So that'll probably be in next week's episode. I record it on a Thursday, so you guys get it on a Friday. So yeah, you guys should see next Friday. We should look at... We'll most likely be bringing in the milk cows in the next episode of Attingham Park, because we've got everything we... But no. We don't have everything we need. We don't have everything we need. We need fresh silage. But we've got all the corn in the fields. So if we jump to September, we've got all the corn in that field, in them 3 fields ready. We'll get that in the bunker. We'll make some silage. We will look at making some silage bales though. Mr. Flo's not really gonna be here now, and he's the one who wanted. It was like, yeah, let's start with corn. Let's do it a different way. And I'm game for that. But if he's not here now, we'll kind of do things where, you know, we'll make some grass bales. We'll get different crops in different fields, so we're not always doing the same thing. I think that's going to be a fantastic way of doing it. So yeah, in the next episode, like I say, I'll get all these. Well, I'll get these bales moved off recording. I'm only going to go and store them in a barn. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I got 18 bales. So yeah, I've got a trailer full. 18 bales. I genuinely can't argue with 18 bales. And I'm not going to accept them contracts though until I've moved the bales. We had all the equipment, so it's a maximum of £23,000. So yeah, that is absolutely fantastic for us. I do genuinely I really like that. I will do that job there. I really want to cultivate field 16, but we don't have a cultivator. Mr. Diolo is, yep, he's there. He's fantastic. Yeah, he's not very good with the front loader because Mr. Diolo is on a mouse and keyboard. But yeah, I'm going to move these off recording. I'm going to put them into the barn. That is literally all I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave the episode here. I do massively appreciate everybody for watching the episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. You know, we've had a very, very busy one. I know we've had jump cuts and stuff today. I'm not the biggest fan of doing jump cuts, but I believe it was the only way I could have got these 2 fields done in one episode. That is fantastic, Mr. Yolo, if you're going to move that tractor for me. But look, as I leave, I'll show you. I'm getting better. I'm getting better with a front loader and, you know, wheel loaders and telehandlers and whatnot. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Look, I know I just said I was going. I'm going to ruin this, aren't I, and just completely cock this up. But there we go, look. Look! I'm getting better! Alright, I went to laugh then and started coughing at the same time. Yeah, as I say, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. It means the world to me. It really does. You know, it helps grow the community. If you're not already a subscriber, you know, think about hitting that subscribe button. We do push out a video roughly every day. We do, you know, and the next couple of episodes will be over on the European countryside, which is our old school series, which I'm very looking forward to it. But as I say, for now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.